Okay. Hello, hello, family. How's everybody today? Hey, Scott, Scott. They wrote another repeat with that 028 on evening, and all we had is one double to fall this month, the 449, halfway through the month. Hello, family. How's everybody? Hey, Nicole, you made it. Glad to see you. How you doing? Hey, Federico, the boy. Thank you. Thank you. Bless you back. Tara. Hello, hello. Oh, okay. The 7-1 front. Hey, Pick and Play. How you doing? Glad to see you. Hey, Egypt. Hello, hello. Okay, 299. All righty. You done with two? Okay. I hear you. Well, they did the 029, 028 and about that right back. And like I said, there's only one double that played on evenings was the 449. Oh, 2018, 30. Oh, okay. That came today, didn't it? On midday. Should have been triple threes. Yeah. They threw it in the pick four. They do that. Oh, okay. Yeah, they do that. They'll throw it in that pick four on you. Oh, quad threes, yeah. Quad three. Oh, wow. Yeah. Texas dropped all triples, triple threes, and triple sixes today, and fives yesterday. Wow. Okay. Well, Texas got four draws, so that could definitely happen with four draws every day. well, well, they probably played out pretty good because a lot of people likes to play the triples every day, and like I said, triples always pay out pretty good. Yeah. But the only thing I see is uh, just stay with the your daily plays or whatever you got. Nothing really sticking out that I can see for me that I can just put my hands on, other than the pairs. They had 10 pairs they didn't hit last month, and we got five of them still left that haven't hit. Um, so the 19, the 24, the 38, and the 59 and the 89. I'm still looking for that 589 out of that bunch. That's what I would be looking at um, to play, because you had the 5-8, the 5-9, and the 8-9, and that's the number I would be looking at for this month. But other than that, that's about it. Or will in some of the numbers that haven't came out. that 2-4 haven't came out, and I'd be looking at it on that back pair too. That 2-4 because it didn't, it hasn't failed. Been fall last year on the back end on evenings. So that's what I'd be looking at pretty much. But other than that, I wouldn't be looking at a whole lot right now. And I'd let those pairs kind of narrow down to 2 or 3 before I would start looking at what I'm do with those. That's how I do it. Because when you got 10 pairs from a month, that's quite a bit of pairs, and especially a short month like February. Yeah. You got anybody new on the channel that's got any questions? This is kind of the question and answer deal. If you're new and you got any questions on anything about the Pick-3 at a glance. Okay. I think. Um, so Coco, how you been doing? And Federico, he said, do you have neighbors that are using yours? Do you have neighbors that are using my system? Now, neighbors as far as I'm think I'm missing what you're saying there, Federico. Do I have neighbors? Yeah, I have quite a few people that use my system because it's a simple system and you track all 1,000 numbers. Yeah, it's a simple system. And like I say, you're watching everything with those numbers like we can watching them now and see how they doing. And me. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, Coco. Yeah, just like you say, patiently waiting on the pairs. Um, I mean, I've been waiting a little while, but after a while, once you start tracking them and seeing what they're doing, your patience gets pretty good because the numbers are going to do what they do, um, and they kind of doing the doubles. It looked like they didn't do that many in January of this year, and then they just killed doubles in February, and now in um, March it looked like they only got one double for the whole month. So it looked like they alternating how they playing in Missouri anyway. How they playing? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You do. You learn so much watching them. You really do. And especially, yeah, like I say, watching the columns to see how they fall. You're gonna, oh man, yeah. That's what I've learned over the years. Just watching those columns, and I'd be like, wow. Uh, and then, like I said, I can see the mirrors on all the numbers in each column and what numbers didn't hit. But yeah. Uh, Here we go. Let me see something here. Oh yeah, working with the law average, they definitely gonna come. Let's see here. These are pairs that hit Missouri evening, and the ones that didn't hit, these are the ones hit already, and these here haven't hit. And the reason why I'm saying I'm looking at that 589 is because you had the 5, the 9, the 5, 8, and you had the that hadn't played, and matching them up. There was three of them here. Yeah, the 5, 8, 5, 9, and 8, 9. It was three of them. So more likely, I'm looking for that number to probably fall in evening. And then here, I usually don't, when it's that many pairs to play, I usually wait till it's 2 or 3 pairs left, and then I do a wheel. I wheel it like, let's say the 1, 9 here. I do a wheel of it from 0 to 1. I mean 0 to 9, like that, and like that would be 190, 190, 191, and 192, all the way down to 199. And then I usually a 50 cent box it if it I know it's been 2 or 3 months or something since a pair that came out. I think this 3/8 right now really is the longest one that hasn't came out. But I was just using the 19. And I wheel it for 50 cent box normally, like that. Or either if I know which way the front pair or the back pair of it is, say I know that the 19 ain't fell on the front, then I just play the whole column straight box. That's what I do with the pairs. That's why I track those single pairs so closely also, with the front pair and the back pair. Can you see that? Could y'all see that? Yeah. From column 3. How you doing, Shay? Oh, okay. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. Uh, Hopefully we get more people. I can expose it to more people because the more eyes, the better. The more people that knows about it, I think it can be tweaked real good for everybody. That's why I really wanted to get it out because I know what I know. I put it together, but I'm like I say, 2 heads are always better than one. And people that've been playing around and understand Pick-3, they'll see it right off the bat. They'll see it right off the bat, the system. And but the other people that haven't been around a long time playing it, then it'll take them a little while to catch it, but not long. Once they realize that tracking is the best way to play. Really, you won't burn. Well, me, I didn't burn up a lot. I started burning up a lot of money. Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's exactly right. Cause the other set mirror each other. Yeah, yeah. Especially on the doubles. Like I said, if column 1 don't play, and column 7 on the doubles, like the 001 and the 011, I really look for those because I usually play both of those columns 50 cent box, or and then wait for them to hit on the box end, and that they usually do come like that. But right now, the way they got it going, it look like they doing a lot of doubles one month, then straights the next month, and it look like they're gonna go back into doubles probably in April. So that's what I think is happening, and they're gonna do some repeats. So more than they've been doing for some reason. The way the numbers I know evening is going. I haven't had a chance to really do a lot at midday. Been just focusing on what they're doing on evening pretty much. So I don't know if that pattern is holding true on midday as of yet. Um, but I'll see hopefully here soon and look at it. Yeah. Um, so if anybody sees something on the, where we could do the tweaking, let me know. Let everybody know because it's something else. I'm looking at that it could be done to help everybody be better players and better winners. Um, and I still have to go back to that basic, getting only four numbers out of, if you're playing 10 numbers exact every day, the most you're going to get out is three or four out that straight run. Because you're only going to get a third of the thousand numbers. That's why I can wait because I know what it does. Hey, Tyra. I mean, Trina, how you doing? Good, good. And that's basically it. Um, all right. So, and I always ask if everybody's comfortable with everything as far as they see. But if you know anybody, you can let them know about it. Um, but I usually don't have everybody I know is, is, is is liking the system, and everybody well, it kind of speaks for itself because I came on YouTube with it in June, and I'm up to like uh, 1,600 subscribers, and a lot of I get a lot of calls and stuff from people explaining the system, and like I said, it don't take that long to explain it, and then they got it. So, but it's going, and it's going real well. And then if you knew and the power of the Pick-3 at a glance single sheet, the strategy in the 22 columns is that once I realized that I was looking at 10 numbers, but I wasn't looking at 10 numbers, I'm looking at 60 numbers all at a glance, that became powerful to me because you always knew what's going on with those 60 numbers. You always know what's going on with each column when the column is due and when the numbers on that column is due. And then two, as I was playing it, then as I got more educated in the numbers and the different strategies, the tic-tac-toes and date sums, and really understood what flips and mirrors were, that's when a light bulb lit up. I'm like, all the mirrors are on the same column. All the mirrors, all the numbers mirror each other. I know 111 is the one that did it. It gave you 10 of them. And that 317 does it, but it don't put it all in numerical order. And that's when I realized that was powerful to be able at a glance to see everything all under one umbrella. And I hadn't seen any because I had been watching. I said I'd been playing about 30 years, and I had been, watching YouTube on a lot of things, and I didn't see anything that I could do that with. And that's when my game increased a whole lot. Um, and like I say again, I wait till the end of the year, around December and January and November and December. During the Christmas season is usually my best seasons. Every had been my best seasons every year. But like I say, you have to play up. You have to play up till they come make that money, y'all. Because I've had numbers hit on the very last day of a month. Okay, 1-1 rundown. Yeah, it's and I was really, like I said, blessed to find it, because if you've been playing a while, everybody was doing the minus the 1-1-1. Like I said, everybody was minus the 1-1-1. To me, that just didn't make sense. I'm like, why are they minusing the one but plusing the 1-2-3? I mean, I could kind of see their strategy where they was trying to make the numbers connect after a number had hit and say, okay, it was in this line here and stuff. But to me, that seemed like a lot of work that to me wasn't adding up for the work that I was putting in. So when I did the 1-1 rundown, added it, I said, wow, I get the same numbers with the 1-1 rundown. So I never changed my system of using the 1-1 rundown as a plus. All it did was put the numbers in reverse order, in numerical order. So then I said, well, let me make a column, see if I can make some columns to add up all 1,000 numbers. And that's what I made the columns, and I kept adding the numbers, and I kept adding them. And it was that one number that I couldn't get, and that's that 037. That was the very last number. And when I got that one, I was good to go. That 037 had all 1,000, the rest of the other 1,000 numbers that I didn't have. And that's what started. That's actually how I got it started. And then when I got it started, I wanted to do a book on it. I wanted to a book on it, but that never materialized. And like I said, I just retired, so I said I'm gonna do it on YouTube and see how that works. And luckily, I got it on YouTube, and I'm really happy I did, because I'm thinking I know it's going to benefit a lot of people, and so they can actually see what it takes to hit the Pick-3. Um, and that's all I had with the Pick-3. I was looking at Pick-4 because I did play Pick-4 for a while. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. It is. But a lot of people didn't have really a way to track all 1,000 numbers. I don't know if this is the only sheet that that's out there or to track. I mean, that other than a sheet with all 1,000 numbers, but they didn't. I didn't see anything, and I read a lot of books, but I didn't see anything that would put it all consolidated, all where you could look at a one paper or one sheet of paper to see them all. It's only the 259-704. Okay, okay. Yeah, right. Yeah, they follow their own states, and that's what you have to do. That's it. And then I liked it too because for me it was easy to explain. Um, yeah, you will. Yeah, you can take it to the bank for sure. You will, believe me. You will. Just be patient. And again, like I say, with the front pairs and the back pairs, tracking everything. They came later because I just said, okay, how do I know what front pair and back pair haven't failed? So I put that sheet together, and that and then single digits, and that it's a matrix that single pair triangle. Be true with you. In my brain, I don't even know how I came up with it. It just worked. I started playing around, and I said, okay, now I want to track all the pairs, and it really just went together. And believe me, I wasn't no maths major, nothing in school. Period. Hey, Ella, how you doing? 962. Okay. Right. Okay. 629 in Kansas City. Great. Glad to hear that. Glad to have you with us. Yeah. 962. Yeah. Don't forget that 92 on that back end. 50 cents straight if you just play it 692. Because that 92 is hot. I mean, to me, it's piping hot. And that's the longest I done seen pretty much in Missouri for me, a back pair go without hitting by now. But we'll see. We'll see how long it goes. But normally, 15 to 16 months is what I see on a back pair if it hasn't failed. And this we're going on about 18 months with this 9.2 on the back end. Okay, you studying? They got this little heart emblem in my that I can't read everything that's blocking. You studying pairs, Ella? Uh, yep. Um, but pairs, like I said, you can't go wrong with them. And I would usually single pairs. I wait till it gets around down to two. I don't try to get all the pairs into like I say, and that's that 5-8, that 5-9, and that 8-9 is a giveaway for that number. Oh, okay. Hello, hello. Um, so you played it in Missouri? Okay, at Scott. Yeah. Well, I'm playing. I'm playing us basically. I'm playing on the back end straight. 299. Yep. Okay. 823. Oh, okay. Oh, she has her tickets. Good. But basically my carries is basically the same, and I'm basically playing like 50 cents straight on the back pair. Yeah, I would. I would. That A3 that has some field on the back pair. Basically, where I play it, it depends on how you play. Some people play heavier than I do right now. I kind of just wait out things. But I would play that 8-3 on the back end, a dollar back pair twice. Then I would go through, if you can track and see if the um, 0831 do the wheel on the 083, the 183, the 283, and see when the last of that front pair fell, and if the one that's the longest on that, like say if the '08 ain't filled in also a year or a year and a half, then my number that I would play would probably be 083 50 cents straight, like that, or a dollar straight, or a dollar straight box, because I try to mate up the longest number that hasn't played on the back end with the longest number that hasn't played on the front end. That's how I do that. Oh yeah, well, yeah. That wasn't a lot, was it? Yeah. Not for a Pick-4 number. Did you get that Coco on that 8-3? If you can find the front pair that hasn't failed, like the '08, the 1828 that ain't failed in say 12 months or so, if it is one, then I would make them up. February 26th. Oh, okay, as for 8-3. Oh, but it hadn't played, so it just failed. But you talking about midday or evening? Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. If that front pair, like if the '08 ain't failed in 12 months or so, then I'd made it up. Which one is the longest one out? Like the A3 on the back. Oh, okay. You only have Okay, I got you. Okay. Oh, well, okay. That makes it good for you, really. I want to say what I kind of wish we could go back to one draw. I really do. It make things a whole lot simpler. Yeah. So that's all you got to worry about then is one. So yeah, just do it like that. A3. Oh, it's on the front. You said it was on that A3 is on the front. I thought you said it was on the back. Look like you said back pair just hit. So which one was the A3 on the front? That's the one that the longest one you were talking about that hadn't hit. Oh, okay, yeah. So now that's what you would do. You do A3 on the front, but you do A30, A31, A32. But I'd see which one of those threes hadn't hit the longest, maybe 9 months, or like the 30 might not hit in 9 months, or the 39, and I would make them up. I would make it 830 as my number I would play straight box or dollar straight, how you want to play it along. But I definitely would play that 8-3 on the front, a dollar box. I mean, not dollar box, a dollar on the front end twice. That's the Missouri. That's $120. And sometimes I play it $3 on the front. That way, anything when the A3 come in, I'll hit it. And then for the next for that month, I would play into that A3 since it's been so long coming out. By the law of average, it's probably gonna hit again within that month when it do show up, or the next 2 months. See what I'm saying? It'd probably hit again, and you still, I would stay on that A3. Yeah, so that eight, that's what I would do. Okay, okay. May 22nd. Okay, May 22nd, 2023. Okay. That's not a long, long time on that double, really. Doubles take longer to come out. So May of 23, but it's almost into a year, so it's close. It's close. You can still go with it. Oh, okay. 2019, A3, that's the last time it hit. Yeah. And that eight, and that's why you're playing it like that. Okay, I can see that. I can see that 833. Yeah. But they mirroring too, and you only say you have one draw. I'd play the uh, 8-3 also with it. The 8-3. Or really, I would probably play it 8-3-8. Put that eight, keep that eight on the front side, and I'd play. I'd also play the triple threes with it. This would be the time I would play the triple threes if I want to play a double like that, or the triple eights. Okay, good. That's good. That's good, Coco. Okay, thank you. You have any questions with the picture at a glance? I'm glad you made the live. Uh, Fabian Leonce. I probably messed that one up. Fabian Leonce. Leonce. Oh, from the Caribbeans. Okay. Glad to have you with us. So you've been following a picture at a glance for long? Okay, thank you. Welcome. You have any questions, Fabian? St. Luca. Okay. Glad to have you with us. Okay. What's the show about? I got this heart. This. Oh. See, it looks like it says what's the show about. Well, basically, it's about Pick-3. You know that, right? And it's where I take 22 numbers and do the run down on 22 numbers. And with those 22 numbers, you have all 1,000 numbers that you can track and collect your data on a fairly easy basis to help increase your chances of winning in Pick-3. I specialize in Pick-3. All right. And right now, I specialize in Missouri Evening Draw because it's the best way to present the Pick-3 at a glance strategy um, to everyone as they come to learn the system. And and I have three other little strategies. They all work at a glance, so you can track your own numbers in your own state. You really don't have to go outside to really know what number to play. Um, I don't use the tic tac toes, the date sums, the grids, and other things like that. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Okay. Yeah, Ella, I hear you, uh, Fabian, and that's what it's about. That I can't say they in cahoots with all this. All this. I just think the numbers are rolling like that. But that's gonna be pretty good with those doubles. In most cases, if you're tracking them, because they gonna mess around and not hit one of those columns, and everybody gonna pounce on that joker. And I mean, in different states, they can't help but do it. They gonna mess around and miss one of them columns, and everybody's gonna get them. Yeah, yeah. But they did that in February. February was crazy with doubles. I mean, they hit in a short month. They hit every double, every one, on evenings. So hey, that's what's going on. And then they did the 331 back to back, and then now they just did the 028. Came right back. So um, it's something going on there. But tracking, you'll be able to catch it. I had, like I say, I hadn't seen that before in February with all those doubles that I can tell, that I can remember. Uh, but and then, like I say, this month they only dropped one double, was the 449. You said 434. Okay, what they haven't picked any 80. I can't stroll up. I can't see what you're saying with the 80. They got this little heart that's blocking my view here. I guess it's an improvement they done made on the scroller, so you can just put something up easy. But they haven't dropped any since 80 numbers. I can't see that. It's gonna have to wait till something strolls up on it. Oh, 800 numbers. Wow. No 800 numbers. Okay. Okay. 434, Fabian. What is it with the 434 that you want? Something you want to know on it, or what you posted again? Is that the number you looking at playing, Fabian? Fabian. Yeah. You say 434 is a lucky number. If it's look, all I can say, if you got something and it's working, it's working. Uh, I don't really. Uh, I go by what I look and track the numbers to kind of see what they tell me. I used to go with lucky numbers. I understand that. I've been there, do that, done that. But I don't tell you truthfully. I really don't play uh, my birthday unless I've done the date on to catch it. Uh, to catch it like catch it. I usually just track the numbers and see what numbers are falling and how they're falling. Because, like I said, Fabian, I got a number that I'm playing right now, 160, well, three of them really, 160, 76574, ain't failed in 16 years. Now, I wasn't playing them for 16 years, but can you imagine playing that number for 16 years? Or if somebody's birthday is 106, well, not 106, but 160, or any number, it could take a while. So if you're not tracking the numbers, you really don't know what's going on with them, because that 453, and for my tracking, could fall for a couple of years and then not show up for another 8 years. You really do. But working with the law average, the numbers got to rotate with the law average to pretty much to a degree. I had a 38 pair that didn't fall for 127 days. I'm talking about a pair that didn't fall for 128 days with tracking Pick-3 at a glance. Hey, Egypt. You right, Egypt. You said it. You said it. Yeah, Pick-3 is you could is trackable, teachable, and doable with the Pick-3 at a glance strategy. That's all I can say. I could teach it. I could teach it in 30 minutes. And I could, and if you don't have to be that experienced. I can explain the 1-1 rundown and how to do mirrors on a number. And all you have to do is write it down and just start tracking the numbers. And then you will see what the numbers are doing. Actually see what the 1,000 numbers are doing. Because you only got 22 columns that you're going to be looking at to see what the 1,000 numbers are doing. And yeah, and you won't be doing a lot of wild playing, because you're going to be actually tracking to see what the numbers are doing. You pretty much know how to cut back and when to pick up. Right now, I've really cut back. I'm playing my daily plays, and pretty much, and that's like $7 to $8 a day, pretty much, that I play on. But when they hit, then I've tracked enough to see what's going on with the numbers to build a decent list of numbers that I'll pick up to play. Then I more likely know that's coming because I've tracked them. But like you say, that 434 could be a lucky number, and I've had lucky numbers that run, but then they might not show up again for 7 years, and I've been playing it as a lucky number. So like I say, I don't really do. I used to do lucky numbers, birthdays, and all that stuff, but it didn't work for me. Yeah. What you mean? They got four draws. You say, yeah. You say letter numbers 31. Okay. Oh, how many times I won? Is that? Oh, I do pretty good, bro. I got. If you go to my channel, you'll see some of my tickets I won last year. I post them. I post my tickets, but I don't. If you go to my introductory video, Pick-3 glance introductory video, I post my winnings. I don't really post all of them. I post, enough. All them numbers on the board. But you got Pick-3 it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. It takes time, but you can narrow them down. I've narrowed them down and I'm done decent. I don't get bent out of shape when my numbers come because I know what's going on with the numbers. It's like I say, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. And you can be patient, like I say, if you're tracking the actual 1,000 numbers and seeing. Once you start seeing how those numbers work, you won't be wasting a lot of money and a lot of effort hit. You wait till those numbers. You let the numbers hit you instead of you trying to hit the numbers. That's the objective. That's my objective anyway. Because like I say, I played a number I knew was coming, and it didn't come to the last day in December. But I caught it good. But I knew it was coming. And it'll happen as soon as you sometimes, and that's why you should have your budget that you can play consistently. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I keep my budget where it is like that. And then if I see, with a little extra money, if I see something that I'm gonna pick up, I'll look at picking it up. But 9 out of 10, I do my picking up after I hit, and I and budget it to play consistently. That's the key. You don't want to burn your money up, and then your number come and you miss it. I've been there, done that. Been there, done that. I ain't telling you nothing I ain't done. And I don't jump on and off all them numbers. Yeah, oh yeah, on the board. Yeah, Scott. Yeah, the red numbers. Yeah. Hey James, how you doing? Glad to have you with us. But yeah, but you go back and look at all those videos and stuff. I do good. Not bragging. Don't have to be brag. Just not trying to brag. I really don't like talking about it too much. I just want everybody else to win. I ain't worried about me too much. I want everybody else to get this and see and catch them and bang them. I call it banging them. Get some of this money back. I want y'all to bang them. Y'all gonna bang them. Believe me. We all gonna bang them. The numbers got to go by the law average. Plus, we know what to expect. And especially them front pairs and them back pairs. They gonna line up. And especially when they playing these doubles like they playing them, it's gonna get them. Yeah. So how you been doing, James? Edmonds. Okay, that's good. That's a good budget. That's good. Since 2019. Oh, okay. Yep. You see, they'll take a while. That's why you have to track. That's why you have to track. That's why I would tell them, like a number come if 3 years out each year and then not show up again for 7 years. So if you're just going with playing favorite numbers all the time, I mean, unless you know why you plan it. You say, last time I dreamed on three numbers, the next day they was called. Uh, oh, hey, if it's for you, it's for you. Um, I've had some weird incidents where numbers have come out too, and it depends how often you play. That happens. Uh, but with me, there's nothing that's going to beat you tracking the actual 1,000 numbers, unless you clairvoyant, a psychic. And then after that, don't none of this matter if you're able to do that. But yeah, I've trained numbers that did come out, uh, but that's far and in between. Believe me, far and in between. But if you're tracking them, you're gonna see actually how they work. You're gonna see the whole mechanism. Like I said, you're only getting a 30% of those 1,000 numbers, and but the difference here, you know what the other 635 numbers are doing because you're looking at them every day. It only takes 5 to 10 minutes to track the numbers with Pick-3 at a glance, and you'll see everything. You'll see the front pair, the back pair, the single pair, the single digit, and you can mark them off and go walk the dog or go watch television or whatever. It's really simple. Yeah, yeah. That's mostly front pairs, back pairs. Those where I make my most straight stuff over. Have been tracking the front pair and back pair and mating them up and realizing and tracking how long they haven't been out. And they come like I did last year. I hit that 2021 was a good year. They set it up beautiful for me to hit. That's all I can say. Because they didn't play that '06 front pair, they didn't play that '60 back pair, they didn't play 600. I knew I had them. They didn't play '09 front pair, and they didn't play '90 back pair evening. They didn't play 900. Period. I knew I had them. They didn't play the 99 front. They didn't play that. I said I thought they was tripping because they just laid them numbers out so pretty. And then what made it so much better, they all failed. They all kept coming. And all the numbers, they cleaned up all the numbers in 2022 more than I had ever seen. They hit most of the mirrors, all the numbers that mirrored each other, most of them, and on the doubles, uh, and then they hit the opposite, like 550 or 500. They either played the 500 or they played the 550. They're gonna hit one of them. That's why the 800 and the 088 was the last two doubles left to fall in 2022, and they hit about the 800. So now that's why I'm really on that 229. Well, the 229 and the 992 is the only two that left didn't fall last year, 2022. That's why I'm on them so heavy, because I'm thinking that pattern is still going to run. Them the only one that's mates of each other that didn't hit. But I still have, it's still some mirrors that's still out there. But those, that's why I'm rolling with those, and not really tripping off anything else as far as too much any on the doubles either right now. Them my two doubles that I'm carrying. So yeah, and they it look like they're going, well, they're gonna be different. It's gonna be a little different this year. I can tell that. Yeah. But yeah. All righty, family. Anybody got anything else? Okay. All right. Thank everybody for their support and their time. Okay. All right, James. Glad you're good. Okay. All right, family. Pray up till they come. Make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless. See you tomorrow.